Hello, you are watching New Vision TV News around Uganda. I am Rothina Seezi, and here we look at stories making headlines across the country. Now we start this bulletin from Masaka district. Two prime suspects behind the murders that rocked Greater Masaka last year have escaped from the Chief Magistrate's Court. Musa Galiwango and Medi Chidawalme escaped from court at about midday shortly after the Masaka Chief Magistrate Samuel Munobe had committed them to High Court for hearing of their case. Munobe had read 6 counts of murder and aggravated robbery. Galiwango stepped on the shoulder of a prison warder, only identified as Isabella, and jumped out of the dock before exiting the courtroom. His co-accused Chidawalme took advantage of the chaos and also took off, raising an alarm as he followed Galiwango. A police guard attached to the Masaka Chief Magistrate's Court made fruitless efforts to intercept the suspects. Galiwango jumped over the court fence, crossed the main road, and ran towards Kumbo housing estates in Masaka municipality. Prison warders, police officers, and sniffer dogs were deployed to hunt down the suspects in Kumbo Forest Reserve. By press time, the mission had not succeeded. Munobe said the suspects easily escaped and could not be identified because they were not in prison uniforms. The Southern Regional Police spokesperson Lamek Chigozi said the police had launched investigations to rearrest the suspects. We have sad news from Kampala. Legendary investigative journalist Seezi Cheeye, the publisher of the Uganda Confidential, has died after being knocked by a speeding boda. Cheeye, a former director of economic monitoring in the Internal Security Organization, was knocked by an unidentified cyclist as he attempted to cross the road near Shell fuel station in Nakawa, Kampala, yesterday. According to an eyewitness, the 60-year-old veteran journalist was on his way from Makerere University Business School, where he had gone to visit his son, carrying a handbag. As he crossed Ginger Road at about 5 p.m., a speeding boda rammed into him and he hit his head on a pavement. The boda cyclist sped off, leaving Cheeye unconscious and bleeding profusely, leading to his death. The police ambulance came an hour later to take his body to Mulago Hospital for post-mortem examination. Before we move on to other stories making headlines across the country, let's look at what is making headlines in the New Vision. And the headlining story today is why Magara rescue failed. The Security Minister, Henry Tumukunde, is revealing these details. So get your copy and get what really happened and why Susan Magara, who died at 28 years, was not rescued. Also in the New Vision, we have Boda kills Cheeye. Cheeye was a veteran journalist and also a security operative. He died yesterday after he was knocked by a boda. Also in the New Vision, we have the Harvest Money Pullout that comes out every Friday, and the headlining story today is Kiprotit's Irish fortunes. Do you want to harvest money from farming Irish? Kiprotich has the story for you, and also tips on how you can harvest money from this crop. Also in the New Vision, we have the pullout called The Beat, which comes out every Friday. And guess what? We have an interview with the Wakanda, people say Wakanda, but it is Black Panther actor, and he's none other than Kulunya. And we have an interview. Our reporter here had an interview with him. So get details on what Kulunya has to say about the movie Black Panther, and also where he comes from. Is he a Msoga? Is he a Muganda? Details are in your copy of the New Vision. Also from sports, all alone on 733 to 33A. We have these details in your copy of the New Vision. It is only 2,000 shillings. And remember, we are the leading daily. Welcome back, and you're still watching news making headlines across the country. We go to Lira district. Now, bidders and service providers have been warned against gifts to chief administrative officers and procurement officers. The manager capacity building at the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority, Ronald Tumuhaire, said the practice can lead to blacklisting of the company. Speaking at Margarita Palace Hotel in Lira recently. Tumhaire said offering gifts to staff is a way of influencing the procurement process, which is against the law. He added that any gifts should be declared or be reported to the Inspector General of Government. He also warned contractors against submitting forged bid documents. Finally, news from Kabarole district. The police are holding the municipality veterinary doctor Stanley Businje for aiding the theft of cattle belonging to the National Agricultural Research Organization. Businje is accused, together with Amanyura Mugise and Gilbert Bururu, of stealing 8 cows from Rivaita Zadi Chambogo Research Farm in Busoro. Dominique Twesje, the manager Naro, said the cows were stolen from the station on the night of Tuesday last week. 7 cows were intercepted at Impondo in Bwera, being taken to the DR Congo. Another cow was discovered in Fort Potro from the home of Baliseri Businje, who claimed to have bought it at 1.2 million shillings. Stephen Asimwe, the Kabarole resident district officer commissioner, said Businje forged the documents for the 2 yet to be identified suspects to transport the cows. And that's all I had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug. I am Rothi Naseje.